Justin Arnold back here again with Flex MP, bringing another TRX Tuesday. Again, with people coming inside, we've been trying to approach a lot of mobility, a lot of flexibility, a lot of stability, all the abilities here. And this one's all for you runners, or if you're just, whether you're an advanced or just a regular runner, things are getting tight, or even if you're hitting that treadmill. So we're gonna apply shoulders, hip, and ankle mobility and flow drills you can do just feel better. So we're gonna go ahead and start with that. Some of these you might know, some of these you may not. We're gonna put it through a workout routine. First one, we're just gonna wanna loosen up and mobilize that body. We're gonna start out with these lunge to rotations. And real quick while I'm doing this, why would you wanna even do these in the first place? Well, one, again, like I already said, if you want less pain. Two, if you wanna go faster. All of this, doing these drills, will improve your speed. Trust me, I've worked with a number of runners and we do stuff just like this, and guess what? Less pain, faster running, which is what everybody wants. So with these, I do squeeze that back glute with that lunge to rotation. I'm bracing my abs and I'm making sure that I'm not arching back. I see people do this drill and they're like extending their back, they're putting some tension on their low back. So we don't want to do that. So just lunge, squeeze the handles, squeeze the glutes. That's it. From there, we want to create some activation. So squat rows, again, you've seen me do this. And a lot of people are like, I don't even know how to find out my squat. Well, with TRX, you can be a little bit off and be all right. But one thing you do is just kind of hop in, hop out. So start here where your feet are together, just hop. Typically, your body has a neat way of finding out where it is. Now, if any kind of bouncing like that bothers you, what you could do is kind of out, out, out. And somewhere around there might work too as well. But again, feet together, jump out. Walk your feet in a little bit, and we're just gonna row back and squat. Because posture is huge with running, and even back is huge with running. We're just gonna take our time. You can sit down here and go back and forth and add a little bit of flow, and then up here as well. Again, when you're doing those rows, make sure you're not shrugging in your traps. If you're used to sitting at a desk or sitting down a lot, or if you haven't worked out that much doing strength training, people have a tendency to do this. So just like running, you wanna feel like you're bringing your elbow towards your hip. And fun fact, if you watched some of my videos before, a lot of people when they're running and thinking fist to face, especially in those sprints, think more like pushing those elbows back. So again, while we're gonna be doing some rowing exercises, and that's just one of them. From there, you're definitely gonna bring your feet together from this. You're just gonna go into this close stance, because you're just gonna kick this leg forward, and this is where we're gonna get in some ankle mobility, ankle flossing. Now leg could be up or leg could be down, but we're just gonna move back and forth. You could go back and forth, and then you could almost do like outside circles, inside circles, spend about a minute here, or even just like reps, like 10 forward and back, 10 outside, 10 inside. Now, make sure you're not just sitting down like this, you're gonna miss out. You wanna put a little tension in on this. That's why if you can do it like this, great, because you're gonna feel that, and you're gonna feel your ankle loosen up, and then just do both sides. And if you can't pistol squat, then just bring both feet together, and then just stand right up. From there, we're gonna go into the split squat hold to a knee drive. Now, I do this one regularly, but this is a variation, so pay attention. So foots in. You're gonna just go down to that split squat and you're gonna hold. You can hold for 10 to even up to 30 seconds. Now with this, you wanna make sure you're feeling your glutes, your quads, you're bracing your abs. From here, you're gonna add a knee drive and pause. So anywhere from the 10 to 30 second range, getting that firing up, and then that knee drive. Do about 3 to even 5 reps a side. And then we want to make sure our core is strong. So handles stay at knee level. Core is hugely, massively important to being a fast runner. So we're just going to start with this plank to go over that. This might be where all you stay. A lot of people do this one wrong as well, especially in TRX. So you want to make sure our shoulder blades are pushed through, we're squeezing our abs, our hips are up, we're actually pressing our feet into those foot cradles. What is a common error I see? Well, typically people just come here and they're like this. One way to see if you're in the right position, you could start on your knees, pop up, squeeze your glutes and quads. If you're able to do that, most likely you're in the right area. If you feel your back, that's a good position from there. From here, we're gonna pop up, give your abs a little break. Again, we're working on posture, we're working on the shoulders. Here's where that shoulder mobility comes in. Facepulls. We're gonna do them a little bit differently. You wanna make sure you get some flossing there in your shoulder blades, and that scapula, and then we're just gonna pull slowly. We're gonna press and we're just gonna hold here. Again, we want to listen to our body. We want to make sure our traps are like coming into our ears. So you're pulling almost down into that high row and then pulling those fists back and just holding. So there's a lot of tension here. We're not like fast doing something like this. We're squeezing, taking our time, really trying to feel that stretch, really trying to feel that activation. Okay, 2 more exercises and then we'll be wrapping this guy up. We're gonna go into a saw plank. So we're back into that plank position, so that strong plank position I showed you, and all you're gonna do is go forward and back. And why would I wanna do that? Well, 1, it's a harder core exercise, but 2, we're actually getting some shoulder mobility and shoulder stability and shoulder strength with this one. Just like that. Because by shifting, and this is a drill that I do with people that come back from rotator or shoulder injuries, definitely improves that. But just by shifting, we're getting some good active blood flow, some good strength. And then last but not least, we're back on our feet here. We're just gonna do some single arm rows. So again, you see me do this, but again, we're gonna do it a little bit differently because like I said, it's more of a mobility workout than some high intensity, brutal fun, sweat your face off. So what you're gonna do is here, you're gonna use this as a shadow arm. You're gonna go slow because I want you to feel like, again, pulling that elbow towards your back, squeezing that tension into your back. Because like we talked about earlier, when you run, a lot of people think like this, and then they shrug up, and this is how they go fast, but really we wanna think about pushing away. So by strengthening that, well, what do you think is gonna happen? Well, as we get that posterior chain, that back stronger, with better posture, we're gonna be able to push, we're gonna be able to go faster. So a lot of these things, they're improving our strength, they're improving our stability, they're improving our posture. They're even, with some of the lunge one like we showed earlier, can improve your running gait. And of course, with all the isometric, the tension, the building of the muscles, stability, and mobility, you're gonna be preventing a lot of injuries. If that seemed like a mouthful, like, Jesus, Justin, I don't know where to start, then that's where you click that link below. That's where you contact us for that free initial, so we can help you move better, feel better, and live better in whatever direction your life is going to, and wherever your goals are leading you to. Well, again, thanks for tuning in to these videos as always that we post here throughout the week. Like, share, and subscribe, and click on that notification to stay up to date with all these videos, and always share with friends that you think might benefit. Even if you're like, oh, this isn't for me, think of a friend that could truly benefit from these free videos that we put out every single day. Well, thanks for tuning in. Have an awesome day, and get out and run. Take care.